KDZ Sawyer here, sitting with none other than Cole Miller and Chris Donato from GZ Tackle. GZ and I are partnering to release a micro course series, Billfish 101, light tackle predominantly, but with some heavy tackle know-how. And we're going to have, GZ focuses on having the top tier tackle in their shop available to the fishermen worldwide. And we're focusing on how to use that tackle specifically for the beginner fisherman, whether it be a recreational angler or somebody that's trying to get into the professional space. There's going to be information for everyone. Now, you guys came to me, you said, hey, we need some content because you've been developing a really cool program on your side.
Well, first of all, one of the reasons why we were asking for help was a lot of our customers in particular, they want more voices than just ours.
Yeah.
We have a couple pretty faces here, but we need some more pretty faces to actually, set us up with that. And another thing too, you are a lot more heavy into that's probably not the right word, but into the light tackle realm. And that's something that we feel like on a professional level that more voices than just ours would be a better offering for our customers. And so that's one reason why we reached out to you, because we thought, especially with how you are going with your professional branding and how you do your fishing, that's your bread and butter. And we thought that was a really good fit.
One of the biggest things with the company is like we want to not just be assuming things. We want the stuff that we're providing for the customers. We want professionals, right? We want whatever products we're going to be carrying. We want testaments from people in the industry that are good at fishing. We're not just selling it because it's like, hey, we got this. Let's just fill our shelves with what we can, right? So I think that, I am limited in terms of, what I do here, and what I've done most of my career has all been, for the most part, heavy tackle, right? I mean, heavy tackle being, maybe down to like 80 pound or something like that. And I've done some light tackle, but not to the extent like you guys are doing. And there's there's a massive fishery of everybody doing that type, especially, up along the East Coast, and all through the Caribbean and everywhere, all over. And as I feel like fishing is adapting and changing with different backings that we're able to use, and just the techniques, the bait and switch technique is getting, like, guys are just getting so damn good at it, and catching fish on 50s that you couldn't catch before, and whatever, just all the advancements. It is the future of fishing. I mean, there's always a place for heavy tackle fishing. In Kona, we're not gonna probably be pulling 50s very often here, but you certainly could pitch a 50 here on the right fish. But that's why we wanted to bring people like yourself on board, that really just that is what you're doing. I mean, majority of the time, and the circle that you're in and people you're hanging out with, and it just fits perfect with what we're trying to do. And I think that the courses match great with that. I mean, there are obviously like ones about heavy tackle stuff as well. They kind of hit some other edges here and there, but a lot of what we're doing is kind of diversifying what we can offer our customers. And we're stoked. Really, really can't wait for people to check it all out.
To kind of go along with, getting your voice and even other fishermen's voices out there, we really, when it came to you in the product offerings, we really went out there and we had discussions with you. We got some input from you guys, but we also reached out to other professional, light tackle fishermen to try and make sure, you touched on that these are premier products. That's our brand in the heavy tackle realm, especially, is we don't carry anything unless if it's a top tier product. If it's a top of the line product, we're not. That's why right now we carry one brand of hooks. We carry one brand of leader that we offer, because that's the best in the heavy tackle realm. And so our light tackle products that we offer, which you will touch on in your courses, they're top of the line products. We are trying to make sure that we got everyone's opinion that we could, to make sure we did offer what was in, especially in, in different segments, in different areas, and they use different products and they're more specialized, using different things. There's little local tips and stuff that we really try to get in on and try and get some things going. So if we're offering it, we're touching on in these courses, it's stuff that you want to look at carrying.
Yeah, I'm really excited, you guys. So far, it's been a total pleasure to work with y'all, helping you build out your light tackle portfolio on the website, and also, what we're going to be doing in this coursework. There's anything from you guys. There's going to be anything from how to rig a dredge to how to rig a pitch bait to understanding the different types of line available and where they belong on your reel. So a really wide variety of information coming your way. We're launching on Wednesday, July 17th. We're going to be able to find these videos, these micro courses on the GZ website as well as on YouTube. But if you go on the website, you'll be able to buy tackle from the videos, which is a really cool feature that we're working on and we're really excited about. Why don't you guys tell our listeners a little bit about your membership you offer as well?
Yeah, we started this thing. It's called our GZ Elite membership, and we're actually just having a discussion about this and how we can make it even more, improve on it and things. So we launched it March 1st, I believe it was, and it is basically a membership designed for. It's multifaceted. So some of the perks we have is if you buy product from us, you get automatic 10% discount on all your orders. We don't offer discounts on our store otherwise, and the main reason is because our branding is we're a top tier retailer. We only offer top line products, and if you're looking for discounts and that's all you're looking for, like we're not that person. But with our membership, we do offer that as kind of an additional perk. And so it's designed to actually for us to create brand loyalty, because we know that the stuff that we carry, and we're trying to get to where in all, what's the right phrase I'm looking for? Well-thought-of environment. Yeah. So you can pretty much cover your bases through us. That's what we're trying. That's the area we're rolling through. Yeah, we have our niche market, right? So that we offer that. We also have content that we shoot exclusively for our members. And it's a little bit more deep dives into different tactics and things. And Chris does a really great job with that. We're getting more incorporation from other members. We started recently what we call GZ Elite Live, which we have conversations with professionals in the industry, captains, lure makers. We're obviously big into where our company started was on handmade lures for like kind of the Hawaiian style shoreline lures. We have conversations with those guys, getting more tactical stuff. Those are great videos. It's great content, and it's amazing the kind of information we can pull out of people that you would never hear from a local fisher. So we probably piss off a lot of people with the kind of information that goes out there. And then we have other things too, like a social platform that we're still working on and building out, and some other things. What am I missing?
The early access stuff, which is a pretty good. We were just looking at that.
Yeah,
you can get access to certain products before anybody else does. So that's
especially when you're looking for a certain lure, or you guys have some really rare lures on your website that you can't find just anywhere. Y'all have some high quality ones, and to be able to have first look and first access to that is huge, especially with a 10% discount and all of the education that comes from the platform as well. It's a great membership service. I think that, you mentioned, Cole, there being pretty niche. Being able to have a one-stop shop changes the game. Like, as fishermen, we're going to so many different websites, so many different shops trying to find what we're looking for. So you guys are just making it so easy for the consumer, so that what we need to focus on is fishing and not finding the bits. So that's really cool. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
And I mean that the subscription service is something that's continually growing. So we are always looking to add aspects to it. I mean, we were just sitting down putting down a bunch of different options and stuff we want to start adding to it. So I think it'll get more exciting and a lot more things will add to that as we grow, and adding travel packages and all kinds of cool stuff. We got some things in the works.
Yep.
Constantly evolving.
Yep.
How much does it cost, and where can people find it to sign up?
It's $24.99 a month, well, basically $25, or actually $23.99. And then if you want to pay for your membership, it's $240. So you get a little bit of a discount there. And we have a lot of guys that have done full year, and then a lot of guys that just pay month to month, and you can test it out and try it out if that's how you want to do it. So yeah, that's the pricing structure.
And where can people sign up?
Oh yeah, elite.gzlures.com. You can also go to our website, gzlures.com. It's basically a branch of that, the other thing. And we'll have links on there that you can go and sign up.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Well, you guys heard it here. We're partnering with GZ Lures, GZ Tackle. I'm so excited about it. And we've got some really cool content coming your way soon.